Hi, I'm Teresa Quadras. Thanks for joining me. Welcome. I want to guide you through an experiential process of ways to support yourself through difficult emotions. And so this is a combination of a lot of different modalities. And my goal is that you can use this like a guided visualization to start with. But after a while of practicing it, I think you'll find there are pieces of it that you want to practice with on your own and that will help you find ways to support yourself and companion yourself through difficult emotions. So let's start by paying attention to whatever it is you're dealing with right now and notice how much distress it's causing you on a scale from 0 to 10. Just note where you are on that distress scale now. And as we go through this process, you can notice which pieces of this practice help lower your distress level as we go. So start by just settling into your space wherever you are, kind of sinking into it, feeling your feet on the floor, and coming into your own body and your breath. And if you're comfortable doing so, close your eyes and allow your breath to give you a sense of expansiveness for this practice. And we'll come back to that. Turn your attention inward and notice where in your body do you feel the emotion that you're dealing with. Just notice if you can sense it, either with physical sensations or just how you imagine where you're holding it in your body. And bring your attention to that place. And notice if you could see this emotion in your body, what it would look like. Notice if it has any light to it, or darkness, or texture, or color, or movement. Just notice its characteristics. What does it look like? What does it sound like? Is it vibrating, or humming, or yelling? What does it feel like to hold that in your body? And as you're doing that, can you just allow it to show up however it's showing up? Just let it be what it is. Maybe bringing a sense of mindfulness to it, and that means bringing a kind observer stance to it. So you're observing it in a kind way, not with any judgment, just allowing it to be what it is, and maybe bringing some curiosity to it. What can you learn about it? What else are you noticing about it? What is it like to be here with it without judging it, without trying to get rid of it? If it had words, what would the words be? What would it be saying? What would it want you to know? See if you can continue being with it. And breathe in even more of a sense of expansiveness, spaciousness. There's plenty of space for whatever's there just to be there. Plenty of space for it to be what it is. See if you can go from noticing a step further to really acknowledging and maybe even welcoming. Can you welcome this feeling and all of its characteristics? It's already here. Can you invite it in for tea? Can you make it feel welcome? If it's here anyway. This goes a little bit beyond just allowing it to be there and be what it is. What does it feel like to welcome it? Can you welcome all the thoughts and feelings and sensations that you associate with it? Can you welcome all of that? Make space for it. Can you welcome any ways you might be attached to these feelings, to this distress, any way you might be invested in it, any way you might identify with it, any attachments? And can you also welcome in any aversions that you have to it? Any ways that you try to get rid of it or push against it or try to make it be quiet? Welcome in all of that and hold space for it. Now imagine you can contain all of this in a ball that you're holding in your hands. Maybe reach your hands out farther and farther so this ball gets a little farther away. And now you can look at it from a little bit of a distance. It's not actually inside you anymore. You can see it and look at it from different angles. And maybe you notice new things about it. Maybe you notice how you can hold it in your hands and it's not actually attached to you. It's not actually inside you. And play with its size. Maybe it gets a little smaller and you get a little bit bigger. Maybe there's a voice here that you want at your table. And you get to decide where it sits at your table. How close, how far away. So play with that a little bit. And now, if this ball of all of these thoughts and feelings, all these attachments and aversions, if it were a creature, an entity of some kind, what would it be? Imagine it's a living creature that you're holding in your hands. What would it be? And how do you feel toward it? How does it feel being observed this way? Is it appreciating the attention? Is it squirming around and wanting to go back where it came from? Notice if you have any sense of compassion toward it. Maybe it's carrying something for you. Maybe it's been working really hard, holding things for you, trying to metabolize things for you. See if you have any sense of gratitude toward it. See if you can offer it any warmth. And notice, now that it's a small creature in your hands, is it changing at all? Does it have anything else that it wants you to know? Where does it want to live? Does it want to go back to that same place in your body? Or does it want a new home? Or a new job? Is it holding any burdens that it wants to let go of? So again, breathe in spaciousness, warmth, compassion, and invite this creature that you're holding back into your body. Let it settle into wherever it was before, maybe a new home. Notice what else it needs there. What do you want to leave with it? What does it need to be comfortable there, to be at peace? And now breathe some more spaciousness and warmth into that space, into your body. Take some deep cleansing breaths. Now when you come back to whatever brought you here in the first place, notice again how much distress it's causing you. 0 to 10. My hope is that that number has gone way down. That this feeling, these emotions, whatever it is, can be here, can be whatever it needs to be, and your nervous system can be calm, can make space for it. And the distress can just dissipate. And I hope that you find this practice helpful. Find something in it that you can use to companion yourself through any difficult emotions that come up for you.